I always take new experiences and valuable lessons with me from each project, and Daylight Fades was no exception. I obviously learned that there's no such thing as too much pre-production. It was always, to me, an 8-week shooting script that we had to cram into 6 weeks because that's just all the money and time that we were able to afford. So, you know, there were some very daunting tasks at hand.
Probably the hardest part about my role was during the pre-production of the film. Obviously, I was raising the finances to get the film made, so that was probably the most important part. But I also jumped in to get as involved in as many aspects as I could.
I think bringing Ryan Watt, who's our executive producer, into the mix, I mean, it really put us on a different pedestal. I mean, now we've got a product to go out and sell to a company or a studio that might be interested. I mean, Ryan was able to really bring a marketing mindset, and he went out and did the fundraising for us so we could have the money.
One of the things that I took on was location manager. You know, there was a lot of opportunities to film in some pretty cool, unique places in Memphis, and I wanted to do everything I could to make sure we were able to show off Memphis. And since we didn't really have a true art department, we kind of felt like the locations were the art department. You know, we couldn't build our own sets, so we wanted to find some really stylish places in Memphis that really worked for the film. So in pre-production, securing those locations was one of my biggest roles.
You know, it's tough being independent filmmakers to go out there and try to make a product that could be viable in Hollywood, and at the same time you've got limited resources.
Another major part of preparing for the film was at a very low cost finding ways to take care of all these people that were involved in the film. So flying them here, having a place for them to stay, so most of us chipped in and you know, provided rooms in our houses and stuff for different people for different nights they were here, and feeding everyone was obviously a big thing too.
You see, this is how good you get to eat when you're on the set of the film. Check that out, huh? Nice looking stir fry. Little rice action for the rice eaters. Fortune cookie. And little vegetarian entree. This was amazing. I mean, they had roasted artichoke hearts and asparagus and green beans, and yeah, we wish it was this good every night, but you know, some nights it is, some nights it's majestic. Tonight, it was most definitely majestic.
Being able to do that at a very low cost was a challenge, and the only reason we were able to were so many people came out to offer free things for us, bring food on set, you know, a room in their place for an actor to stay, and pretty much anything we needed, we just reached out to everyone we knew, and that was one of the really special things about this film.
Daylight Fades was a totally different beast from any past project. I mean, you know, we had different departments for the first time. I had people working under me who had people working under them, and it's crazy how many, you know, I have always seen like behind the scenes stuff of other films and things like that, but like to actually be a part of that process where everybody does genuinely come together and do their part to make it happen. That's what Daylight Fades is to me. It's the first time that we really had a chance to make a movie the right way.
You said you now can control it!
Sorry.
Casting was, as casting always is, a process of highs and lows.